Hi everyone, I just thought I'd give you a quick little demo on how I do my chenilling. Yes, okay, we have, this particular piece is quite large, so we have a backing piece, which is going to be the back of the quilt. And then I've layered my beautiful one on the top, and then just four other ones, sorry, five with the top one. So I have the green one, I have a pink and a red, and that's my base colour. So these two pieces, my base colour and my back, need to be a little bit bigger than the other ones, usually around about an inch, inch and a half on two sides for you to be able to cut it. So I've done a lot of the stitching through here, and I've also done some of the cutting as well. But just before I get to the end of it, I just wanted to show you how to sew it. So I've layered all of these pieces together and pinned it throughout, and I've just taken the pins out as I go. So I'm just going to pop it underneath here. And it's quite heavy because there's quite a bit of fabric there. Good thing about this is you don't have to get it quilted and you don't have to put wadding in because it's going to be quite warm. So I'm just going to put it down now. So here's my stitch line that I've stitched previously. So the edge of my foot now is just going to go along there, and on my needle I've just put this little sliding mechanism on. So my needle is now on the complete opposite side. So I'm just going to start. Now once I'm onto it a little bit, then I'll just get it, because you really need to make sure that you let the machine do the work. And because it's such a heavy piece, just, loosen it up a little bit. So now I'm just going to let the machine do the work. So all I'm doing is guiding that foot along that last stitch line that I've already done. Now obviously I'm going to have to stop because this is quite a large piece. But you can see here I'm just holding on the ends and I'm not pulling it or pushing it. I'm just letting the machine take it through. Now, sometimes these pins are obviously going to get in the way, so you can take them out as you go. You can either, I don't need to take any out for this run, but if it was in your way, you could just take it out and move it out a little bit, or once you've finished your row, then you can just smooth it out again and just move your pins a little bit. Once you start getting out into the end pieces like I am here, then you do need to start moving those pins and smoothing it a little bit more. So I'll just take that out. So you can see here that that is now another row done. Okay, so my next row I am going to have to take some of these pins out. So I always start from the centre and work my way out. So one side will be sewn this way and the other side of the centre will be sewn in the opposite direction. Now I can just take you over and show you how to cut it, and I'll have a look at that. So we're up to the cutting part. This side I've completely sewn all the way across, so you can see these are all over the channels. Now this is the cutter that we're going to be using. It's a clover slash cutter, so it's designed specifically to do this job. Now with these, the blade doesn't actually rotate like your normal rotating cutter. It has a little number dial here, and you loosen the back off. Sorry, I've got a very sore elbow at the moment. Okay, and you just turn the dial to a new spot. So if it starts to get a little bit, not cutting as good as it should be, just turn it into a new spot. And I've found that you can turn it quite a few times. But when it needs a new blade, then yes, definitely change it. Okay, so this comes in the packaging, just like this. And for this particular job, for the straight lines, we're going to use this attachment here. There is a smaller one there, and there's also instructions on the back of the packet, and also inside the packaging there's also another full leaflet there. It tells you how to use it, how wide to make your channels. Okay, so what we're going to do is, the reason why we left the outside, the body base and the backing bigger, is so that we can actually get underneath into these ones here. Okay, so you just get started and then you just keep on and then all the way across. So what that does is it cuts all of those top pieces, leaves your base piece intact and also your backing. So once you've done that, you've cut through all of those 4 top pieces. And it's so easy to do. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to get started, but that's okay. So we've got it going. So again, that's how it's done. It's as easy as. Now, just because I like to be able to really brush it up, we have the brushes. So they are a nylon brush specifically for this job. Don't get confused with a wire brush, because a wire brush is going to ruin your fabric. So we're just going to, I find it easier to hold it down the base here. I think you get a little bit more control over it. And you can press quite hard. You can go this way, you can go back the other way, cross that way, cross that way. It really doesn't matter. And then you just brush it up as much or as little as you like. And then you have a beautiful piece of chenilling. So I will be brushing this up quite a bit more. These are the packs that you will find when we go to our shows. We usually do them up into fat quarter sizes, but we can do this size as well. So they are the fabric and the cutter and the brush and everything all together. So you can see we've brushed this up a little bit earlier on, and I'll keep on going with it. And I'm going to finish this off by trimming it up and binding it. So I'll show you that when it's finished. And thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Hi ladies, so this is the finished product. So you can see on the back here I've got the really nice flannel on the back, and I've also bound it, and I also have a hanging sleeve which you just need to stitch down and it'll be ready to go. And that's the finished product. So I hope you really enjoyed this little tutorial, and we will be doing more of them, so pop back again later.